Hi again everybody, this is Joseph. Tutorial about the car batteries. I think I mentioned before in the previous video that the negative of the car battery goes to engine block and goes to ground, the chassis and the body. Therefore you're electrifying the whole chassis and body at ground potential 0 volts. Now let's say I want to find another ground. Let's say I'm measuring in that area down there, the fuses or something. I don't want to have a long jumper across, especially if I have the engine cranking, because, well, the cable, the wire can get tangled in the pulleys or the engine. Obviously it's a safety hazard. I want to shorten the length of the cable to what I'm measuring as much as possible. How do you find the ground? Let's find the ground. We said metal is ground. So first of all, I have a meter over here which I've been using in previous videos. I put it on beeper for ohms. This range gives me ohms. So if I want to measure something, let's say I want to measure this, it'll give me a beep. Hope you can hear it. That beep tells me I'm measuring continuity. Continuity means it's a complete path. So right now the probes are together, touching each other. So what I'm going to look for with respect to ground is listen to the beep. Why do I put it on the beep? That means I don't have to continuously look at the meter to measure continuity. I just have to listen for the beep. So as usual, I put the negative over here of the meter, and now we're going to measure continuity. We're going to go to the metal, to the frame, and see where we measure or hear continuity. And we should measure as low about 0 ohms, and wherever there's a complete path from the negative to metal. So let's try the frame of the alternator. As I said in the previous videos, the frame or the alternator is ground. So I take the positive of the meter and I put it to the frame. Now, as you see the meter, 0. Also, there's a beep, an audible beep. That means from the negative of the battery to this, there's a complete path, and this frame can be used as ground. Now, over here is a heatsink for ignition control module. This heatsink has metal. Can I use this? Let's look. You hear the beep and you see 0. That means this is also connected to ground, the metal. Now, how about if I go here to the accumulator for air conditioning? No, nothing. That means it's not ground. However, this is the PCM over here. This is the computer. How can I tell it's a computer? Look at this big heatsink. Look at all the wires and the connections. If I put it to the heatsink, look at the meter, and you can hear the beep. That means this metal heatsink is ground. I can use this also. So that's how you go about it. Anywhere where there's a bolt or something, obviously if I go to this one, obviously it's not connected. You don't hear a beep and you don't see 0. That's how you go about it. You want to try to get close as you possibly can to the measurements, to the component that you're measuring, because you don't want wires and cables being tangled in this mess over here. Anyway, please leave comments, suggestions, likes, dislikes. Please subscribe to my channel, as I've been promoting to Automotive Electronic Schematics by Joseph, and my other channel for students in technical college who are learning electronics, especially diagrams. Joe Electronic Schematics. Hope it's helpful. So anyway, hope to see you and in the next video and hear from you, comments, whatever you feel is informative to you. Thanks for watching, people.